What is up, everybody? My name is Rudy, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the Zargon Conglomerate. We are in the middle of the war on Heaven. Our Federation fleet has just arrived in Belazir, the final stronghold of the evil allied Rawtech systems, and we are going to smash the system and take it over, awarding us a paltry sum of war score. So we have 8.2k. The Federation fleet should be more than a match for their meager defenses. What else do... And we got a few other cool things going on. I realize I have the 5th Star Hunters at Wesen. Just sitting there doing nothing, so that's a fleet I can utilize. I think I'm going to send them after this particular Curmulin system. We are going to invade Curus fairly soon, and that will bring them under my thumb. And then we have the 2nd Star Hunters. They have been dispatched to the other eastern half of the Empire. The 2nd Star Hunters, or did I mean to say... I'm not sure which... Oh, there they are. Yeah, they're still in transit. They got a ways to go before they... I need to retake this system. Yeah, I mean, who... Yeah, it was this random empire. I don't even know the names of these empires because they're just so completely irrelevant. Okay, so I'm just skipping ahead a bit here. The war has been going on for a little while now. It's been difficult trying to commentate while fighting the war because of the intense micromanagement required. So I've been putting all my effort towards that, but I'm going to give a status update of where I'm at right now. So I almost have the Curmulins completely conquered. So we'll continue doing that. We are going to retake a planet that the Zulakaku have taken. Up here on the eastern side of the Empire, we are fighting the Zargon nation, who are satellites under the Esyagon, and we're going to continue conquering them for more war score. We're at 62% towards that particular goal, so hopefully we'll make it pretty soon. And we also want to take over the United Rawtech worlds. So there are a bunch of planets in the Belazir system. The Federation fleet is currently all the way up here. For some reason, I was thinking I would try and invade the Zulakakus, but if I do that, they're just going to send their fleet back, forcing me to retreat. So, and in the confusion, I may get caught up and destroyed. So I probably don't want to do that. But I'm going to group these two Federation fleets and send them back at the United Rawtech worlds, and hopefully we can take those over. One of the big challenges is having enough troops to conquer all the planets that I want to conquer. Because, you know, it's hard to remember, like, which armies are occupying and which armies are available for use. And you don't really get a sense of where in the Empire they're at. And, you know, I'm trying to avoid sending armies across the entire Empire. Or, excuse me, across the entire Conglomerate, I mean. So our efforts will continue on all of those fronts. I'm going to go ahead and do some more warfare and see if we can win this thing. I will keep you appraised. We're just here taking another Curmulin planet. I'm finding that the Esyagon is only a 2-system fallen empire, so it's like, what the hell do they think they're going to accomplish? Like, I don't know. They're trying to take on the entire galaxy. Sure, they do have their satellites, but it's just not enough. But the Zulakaku, they're powerful. They're taking over planets. We're at -12 war score. Like, where is all this negative war score coming from, I wonder? Like, what is the single greatest negative war score? The blockade of this particular planet. And there are some occupations. I mean, we can definitely undo all these occupations and really get some gains. Like, for instance, we're going to retake this world that they're occupying.
Under attack. Enemy planet secured. Science ship under attack.
Oh no, not the science ship. Yeah, you could just escape, Mr. Scientist. Whatever, I cannot manage every single ship. I think the next game I do, I need to be very careful, extremely careful to name every planet so they're easier to remember and keep track of. And we're going to snag this other Curmulin planet.
Situation log updated.
And things should be good.
Station under attack.
Okay, so that's the Curmulin. I think we got the Curmulin League pretty much under control. Oh man, we can retake Wesen. It says here, the Awakened Empire is occupying them, but they are satellites under the Zargon. Interesting. So I could occupy them back for a war score against the Zargon. I don't know. That's weird. It's a crazy time to be alive in this galaxy. But we need to take this particular. So we got our 15.2K fleet.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
And we want to take this world. So whatever we don't have really the troops that we need, but we can start gathering some troops here. So let's just send these for what are these? 4 assault armies. And we need to find some more armies. Where? Oh, okay. So apparently we've been constructing. What planet is this? We've been constructing some armies here on the Laval Core. Excellent. They are in the eastern half of the Empire. Perfect. So let's embark everybody. Embark them all. Embark every army. You have a great mission in store for you. And is this the army? Are these them? I guess so. And let's have them enter orbit. So once both those transport fleets enter orbit, we will be good. We have this fleet heading to retake Ka Salash, and that'll also be good. You can see the little pods going in. And then as far as ship construction is concerned, we're not currently constructing any more ships, but we should be. Or no, we're constructing a bunch of assault armies. That is good. So what is our current rally point? Okay, so our current rally point is set to Sluenia. I think we should continue fortifying. Yeah, I'm just gonna build a bunch of random my own ships, and I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them exactly, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. So let's get in a bunch of more cruisers, not the Federation style cruisers, my style cruisers. Of course, they are the exact same type of ship. And I guess we could throw in a battleship. Or I cannot afford a battleship. Well, wait a second. If I build the battleship here, I could afford it. And that is the magic of battleship construction yards. So I'm not sure where we need those ships. Let's collapse our. We have to go very slowly and very carefully. Okay, well that is the status update for now, and I will check in with y'all in a little while when things develop.
Situation log updated. Research complete.
Okay, we have a bit of a fleet battle going on against the allied Rawltech systems. Let's see how this goes. They got a paltry fleet.
Hostile fleet engaged.
We should defeat them easily. You know, I should really recruit some more admirals.
Hostile fleet engaged.
What do they got? They got some battleships. Oh my gosh. With the particle lance. What are these? These are my cruisers. All right, we got with the kinetic artillery and plasma throwers. If only had some torpedoes to throw at them. All right, what's this going on here? I need to make sure I don't get ambushed and killed by the main enemy fleet. What is going on here? What system is this? Oh, okay. This is the final stronghold of the Kurmelin. This looks like it's going to be a tough fight. I better keep an eye on this.
Situation log updated.
All right, they are falling like dominoes. Oh, and more research. I guess we could use more minerals.
Construction complete. Enemy planet secured.
Yes. Congrats, everybody. Okay, so then over here, let's see, we still need to seize this planet. And this should go well. Our armies shall scream from the heavens with their great lizard lungs and mouths and claws, and they will rip the enemy armies to shreds. These are under the Esyagan, bringing us ever closer to victory against them, and then we'll just have to worry about the Zulakaku. Okay, speaking of which, I think, let me... How goes the fight in the Belazir? Man, look at all of this. I could maybe salvage this junk. We're bombing this planet. I don't think I have any armies to spare. Oh, wait a second, but I've been building a ton of armies. Yes, I think we do have armies we can spare. I should embark all of these armies and send them here. Yes, that would be excellent if I did that. So we got these 3 armies. We'll just have them move into orbit. And if we embark all these guys, our robot armies, that should be good. Hopefully they don't meet an unfortunate end in space. Alright guys, we've done it. We've defeated the Esyagan directors. Quite, in a rather, I don't know, silly manner. I mean, we just conquered a bunch of their satellite nations. We never even set foot in the Esyagan Empire, so they would have been much better without satellites, I feel like. The war is over. We admit defeat, they say, the best possible outcome. Now, what does this mean for us? The war between the precursor empires has ended with the destruction of one of the combatants, but not at the hands of their old rivals, whether it was due to the war weakening them or simply due to the strength of the younger races. The destruction of a precursor empire at the hands of their supposed lessers has changed the situation considerably. Now the question remains, will the Zulakaku Zealots be able to avoid the fate of their ancient foe, or does this defeat signal the dawn of a new age in the galaxy? It remains to be seen. Okay, so what's the deal? The Esyagan are gone. That's kind of strange. So, I mean, there's probably some pretty choice planets over there, but, you know, we can't even get there. And we still have the Zulakaku to tend to. But the great thing is this is going to free up a number of armies that, or, I don't know. Any armies that we might have had occupying no longer need to be occupying, though we probably could have avoided the occupation in the first place. Anyway, I digress. We are trying to retake the capital planet of Zarg Primaris. I just grabbed this Transport Fleet 112, which we will send in. Well, we don't want to land armies right away, but we should definitely enter orbit. And do we have any other... Here's another transport fleet we can send in. Yes, this is going to be great. So that should be enough to retake the capital planet. We're going to have some bombardment coming in. And so I think the strategy for defeating the Zulakaku will be the same thing that we did for the Esyagan. Just ignore the fallen empire, but conquer their various satellite nations. And just get enough war score to win without ever firing a shot against the Zealots. But if we do make a fleet large enough to challenge the Zealots, we certainly will challenge them. And I feel like we've been losing spaceports all over the place. I need to rebuild spaceports. And no surprise, the UI, like, not only do you have to specifically go to the planet and build a spaceport, but I can't queue up all the other modules that I want to build. I have to come back. I need to remember and come back here later on. It's just a complete mess. I'm also no longer the president of the Federation, so now that minus 20% fleet capacity is basically a complete 100% penalty, as I don't think I can count on the fleet or the Federation AI to do anything useful. So, which, I mean, I'd stopped building Federation ships with this kind of in mind, but there's still a lot of fleet power tied up in the Federation, and I don't think the Federation AI is going to be able to make good use of that fleet power. Let's see. I think the fleet is just chilling out here. You know, I wonder if the reason why the fleet can't move and is not doing anything is because the particular president of the Federation doesn't have access to my wormhole stations. That can't be it though, because I'm sure they have access to my wormhole stations. I'm sending the first Star Hunters to the Eastern Front. We're going to invade these empires over here because they are sided with the Zulakaku. We're going to conquer their worlds to gain some war score. And we'll see how that goes. But we should be retaking Zarg Primaris any minute now. Yeah, we got our transport fleets incoming. It's a sad day that we have to bomb our own capital world, but we will drive the alien invaders out. Never to return. Yeah, let's just land the armies. Yeah, we got mutant elite armies. I'm sure they can take it. And this army, I'm not going to land them. I'm just going to have them enter orbit. Okay, so here is where things stand. We have 8% war score against the Zulakaku. We have... We're basically going to finish taking over the Allied Rawltex pretty soon, gaining us even more war score. We're making inroads into this portion of the galaxy. We're getting all kinds of ships and armies rallying at this system here, so we could jump into the enemy there. The Zulakaku, I have no idea where the fleet is. It's just popping around, taking over systems occasionally, but I'm just able to not even challenge that main fleet and just retake my planets every once in a while, and I'm just slowly gaining war score. In fact, the Zulakaku are giving me a peace offer. They want to have peace, even though they could probably just systematically smash every one of my systems one after the other and chase down my main fleet, but the AI is just completely incompetent. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take the peace offer or not, or fight for total victory. We'll see. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for Let's Play Stellaris, the Zargon Conglomerate.